Good afternoon, my name is Grayson. I'm with the Viage group and we're here in sunny Naples, Florida. And today we are aboard our Scout 260 LXF where we want to take you through a quick walkthrough. And I'm going to start here on the transom, and one of the best features that Scout does is their walkthrough transoms. Not only is it easy to board on port and starboard side, but if you are fighting a fish, you can come back here and you're not jumping over engine rigging. Everything is clean and the access is extremely easy. As I make my way aboard the boat, you're going to see on the starboard side I'll have an easy walk-through door that closes. Here in the cockpit I'll have a flip-up transom seat that's extremely easy to pull out. And again, you'll notice as we walk through this boat, Scout's trying to blend offshore fishing but also weekend entertaining. So once you have this seat out, you can easily fit 2 people. It's extremely comfortable. But then if you do want to fish and you're prepping your bait here in the cockpit, I'm going to have a comfortable bolster to lean against to fight my fish. And then you're going to have a standard port side live well. That's also going to be a recirculating pump to be able to keep your bait fresh. As we move forward, we're going to have what I think was one of Scout's best features as well, along with that transom, but also this leaning post. They think of so many features to build in. You're going to have a freshwater sink, a cutting board, tackle storage for pliers and knives, etc., cup holders, rod holders, a bottle opener with tackle storage underneath, and then a pull-out trash can. You're going to have drawer storage here, and then a great feature that Scout does, thinking about the details, is this magnet. What this magnet is designed for is to hold the lid up. Not only to get your drinks easily, but you can keep that lid up as you're boating all day, and you're not having to open and close the lid and pinch your fingers when you do that. Here in the cockpit, you're going to have built-in fish boxes. A great feature that Scout has is not using macerator pumps, they use diaphragm pumps. And a lot of people ask, well, what's the difference? The main difference is if you accidentally leave that pump on, it's not going to burn out. It's going to have a lot longer of a lifespan and less maintenance, which for the consumer is always a plus. Here on the port side, we'll have a boarding door, which not only is it easy to board from the dock or from the restaurant, but it's a great place to board at the sandbar. As we make our way forward, one of my favorite features and what my favorite spots to be, because this is usually where you spend the most time at, is the helm. It's extremely clean. Scout tries to, make the helm very user-friendly, but a lot of technology built in. You're going to have Garmin MFDs flush mounted on the dash, a touchscreen Fusion stereo control, standard wireless phone chargers, your Mercury binnacles, Edson steering wheel that is on a tilt, storage down below with phone chargers built in. Above the helm, we're going to have quick access switching, which is also going to be redundant from the digital switching built into the Garmin. And then you're going to have your engine display from the Mercury gauge on the port side. The seating is also extremely comfortable. The way I like to run my boats majority of the time is I'm going to be standing or leaning. And that's what's great about this bolster, is that once this bolster is flipped up, I can comfortably sit here, control the boat, be able to tilt my steering wheel and have it at the angle that I desire. But if I want to be able to sit down, easily flip this bolster, and then I'll have an armrest on both sides. Here at the bow, this is where all the fun happens. And again, as I mentioned before, Scout is trying to blend the offshore fishing experience with the weekend day boating. And we're going to have a fantastic lounger that can easily fit 2 people, armrests on both sides. Underneath this lounger, also known as your coffin box, you're going to have plenty of insulated storage. As you can see, we have our life jackets here, but not only is there room for beach chairs and umbrellas, and again, this is a place to use as a cooler if you need more cooler space. You're going to have more seating here on the port and starboard side, removable headrests. Again, when you're ready to fish, all of these cushions are designed to remove easily, stow in the console. Another great feature is magnets. Scout's trying to think of how can we make the process easier. You don't have snaps that rust or corrode. These magnets go on just as easy as that, and then when you're ready to fish, all those remove and they can stow in the console or here in the coffin box. And then as I make my way forward, I'll have access to my windlass. Not only is this access to my windlass, but Scout builds in a freshwater washdown. So if your windlass is coming in and you want to be able to wash that windlass from being in the water all day, you can do that from here. But also if someone's up here and they just got in from the sandbar, they can wash themselves off. You'll have windlass controls as foot pedals, as well as a control from the helm. And another great feature that Scout does is they build in a patented bow eye camera here on this 260. It's a standard feature, and you're gonna be able to run the windlass from the helm without actually having to come up to the bow. You can run it straight from the Garmin by hitting your windlass button, and you can see where the anchor in your line and chain is at all times. And it's also a great feature when it comes to docking, as it gives you a different vantage point. Where my feet are right now, you're gonna have a great option, which this boat does have, for a fill-in cushion. That fill-in cushion easily goes in, makes a really big sunbed. You can do a sunshade to be able to add more shade up here. And when you're ready to remove that fill-in cushion, a lot of the times you're like, man, where do I put it? It's clunky, it's hard to remove. Well, Scout does a great job at fixing that. That fill-in cushion folds up and it's easily stows here in the coffin box or in the console. I hope you guys have been enjoying this video, and we're gonna end here in the console. And this is a great place just to notice the attention to detail. You know, Scouts spend so much time on the deck, but also they spend a lot of time in places that can go unnoticed. As you can see here, there's no curtain that hides wiring. It's all behind panels, easy access. I can turn my boat on and off right here or through my key fob that's gonna come with the boat. You're gonna have motor keys, another way to clean up the dash, access to batteries and wiring right behind here. And then you're gonna have a porcelain head. And I like to point out, I'm 6 feet tall and I can almost stand here in this, again, 26-foot boat with a lot of room. Gonna have porcelain head, which you can pump out at the marina or as long as you're 3 miles offshore. And again, we hope you enjoy this video. If you guys would like to see more or get more information about the 260 LXF, please click the link below, subscribe to our channel, and give us a call. We'd love to meet you, love to greet you, and we hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching this video.